racial slur against her boyfriend. It says a lot about how she views him as her partner, but also as her black male partner, and her status as a white woman within this relationship. And so, as much as she may love her boyfriend, she is still keeping up that power dynamic.
As damning as the recordings seem, Courtney's attorneys are adamant that the only thing they prove is that Christian was an expert at manipulating Courtney's emotions.
It was a pattern of Sally to gaslight Courtney. He would get her all riled up and then record her secretly and then use it against her later.
Despite the claims of gaslighting made by Courtney's attorneys, the recordings, combined with the prior evidence, give police the green light to secure a murder indictment against Courtney. But in order to bring her into custody, investigators have to reach out to fellow officers in Kona, Hawaii, where, according to reports, Courtney has entered into treatment for substance abuse.
Food is love. It nourishes our souls and makes us happy. Biting into something so delicious, the world melts away as you savor the taste. The sweetest, ripest watermelon, the juiciest, most tender steak. Food comforts us, connects us. Harris Teeter shares in this love. That's why we bring only the freshest, highest quality ingredients to your family. Your love of food brings us joy every day. In food with love, Harris Teeter.
The Big Island woman was taken into custody by the U.S. Marshals. 26-year-old Courtney Cuddy is accused of stabbing her boyfriend to death back in April.
Courtney Cuddy was charged with murder in the second degree of Christian Uphamselli. She was arrested in Hawaii and extradited back to Florida.
Now in the custody of law enforcement, Courtney Clenny faces a hefty prison sentence if convicted. The national media picks up the story of her arrest, and though OnlyFans itself had nothing to do with the alleged crime, the coverage makes it the most high-profile story ever revolving around one of its creators. But if OnlyFans is hoping this broader, unwanted attention brought on by Courtney Clenny's arrest will just go away, they are in for a rude awakening. On August 26, 2022, Courtney Clenny is extradited from Hawaii to a Miami-Dade correctional facility, keeping her case at the forefront.
Cheers, what's going on?
It was almost like a reality show for the world to see.
On December 9th, 2022, Courtney heads to court for a hearing, looking much different than she did in her OnlyFans content.
When I saw the court hearing, honestly, I didn't recognize her. She looked like a completely different person, probably from all the anxiety, all the stress.
She's the OnlyFans model accused of killing her boyfriend.
Excuse me. Thanks for the like. I appreciate that.
Second-degree murder charges. On the record,
excuse me, that choked me up a little bit.
Not think there was strong evidence of self-defense. And so she remanded Courtney Clenny to stay in jail until her trial.
With Courtney,
man, Tom's panel got jammed up quick.
Familiar with her case and with OnlyFans, offer their takes on the
Yo, what's up, Cream? How you doing?
It was crazy, man, because
it's lovely to see you.
I can't picture.
I hope you're having a good weekend.
Holding a knife in her hand.
Hope you're all safe and happy, man.
Whatever happened.
Cheers.
Or stabbing someone like the girl that I met, I can't see that.
I'm doing great. Doing great. I had a good day, pretty proud of, getting over the important things. So now I'm totally just kicking back, man. I'd put my feet up, but I'd fall over. But I would. Having a good time, man. Clink, clink. That's right. Cheers. I appreciate that.
Seems to be hanging over the platform, even as tens of thousands of new subscribers join every day.
So yeah, I did it. I'm waiting on Poppy Carl. We'll see what he does, but I'm gonna go to his channel if if it goes down. Between now and then, I've taken care of everything. Now we chill. Now we chill. I literally had to psych myself up and say I'm starting the day again at 2:30. I have, I got to plan sometimes to be flexible. I was up super stupid early. Off Grid was live, which was awesome, but I was like delirious, sleeping, up super early, whatever you want to say. The whole mix of them. So I only chatted in a few strange catty things, It's too tired.
That would have totally shut the site down. I mean, I don't think that they would have been able to withstand that.
Yeah, it works to your advantage to get in touch with your circadian rhythm, so you figure out what your 4-hour normal thing is. Yeah, this is one of my Christmas ones. This is one of my Christmas. I got 2 of them. I need a couple new shirts. I think that's what I'm thinking. But hey. But I really appreciate that. I'm glad you like it. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's also nice and comfortable, and it's nice. I like it.
So that was really scary. If OnlyFans suddenly shut down,
Excuse me.
That multiple people would be out of income. People were probably going to lose hundreds and thousands.
So it's just R&R time now, man.
And that was their whole life. That was their income. That was their sole job. That's what they did. It really infuriated me. Like, we as sex workers cannot have anything. We cannot have.
Excuse me, man. I really keep burping because I'm digesting my food, I guess.
It not just being removed.
On August 25th, 2021, just 6 days later, OnlyFans reversed course with a single tweet.
I'm sure they pulled together every department and every team that they could to figure out how they could continue to operate.
I have a conspiracy theory that OnlyFans made this announcement but didn't really mean it and only did it to stir up talk about it.
I know what she's talking about. She's comparing it to something that actually happened, probably. Comparing it, not nailing it.
I was so foolish for having all my eggs in one basket and knowing that there was just a looming fear that this can all disappear tomorrow if someone decides. It was something that I had to really see and feel viscerally because, of course, we all.
Yo, what's up, Poppy? I'm just waiting on you, man. I'm waiting on you to pull your stuff together and tell me when to show up.
A little bit just to make sure that I'm continually moving forward and not getting too comfortable.
The short-lived ban on sexual content made some creators of color fearful.
You gonna do it?
That if the safe space
You just got off? Cool.
OnlyFans were to suddenly go away.
Right on. Well, keep me up to date. That's all I can ask.
World of internet porn, where black performers consistently got paid less and were treated more.
On your way. There you go, man. Yeah, you should really make some tea. I'm telling you, man. I'll tell you how to make some tea. I know you're procrastinating. I get it. You should make some tea. Trust me, man. I'll lead you when you're on. I will. But that's the way to do it. It'll all go at once. And then, you won't have to worry about it lingering on
Make it a point to include most of that people
for too terribly long.
Porn is not immune to racism. We live in a world where Eurocentric beauty standards are pretty prevalent. Black women are often referred to.
I know you're gonna procrastinate, man. Pussyfoot.
Referred to as ghetto, or black bitch is a common name. I mean, just really any derogatory term under the sun. It's a big thing to address, I feel like, because I think the interesting thing about porn is I think that it serves as a mirror to society.
who've been following the Courtney Clenny case feel it too will serve as a mirror on society. And not just on how adult content creators are perceived and treated.
Well, you let me know when you get home, man. And you let me know when you get ready to go on. And we'll go from there. You can let me know here if I'm up, or just send it to my phone, whatever. Just as long as you send me the link, I'll be there. I want to see it go down.
When the killing first happened, I think that it was being treated a lot differently than how it's going to be treated now that all of the media has hit it. There's a lot more pressure, I think, on the judicial system to make a good decision.
I pulled off my interview bit today, I think. You know, for live, not too bad. A couple of hiccups, but as smooth as we could do it today. I was okay. I was happy with it.
And there's going to be judgments of him as a black man dating a white woman.
In this case, there's the race and the gender card. Unfortunately, perceptions will play a large role here, and perceptions of dangerousness have tended to fall on black males historically.
She is going to use whatever she can to try to get out of this possible murder conviction. So she's going to use her small stature, her petiteness, the fact that he's a bigger guy, stronger guy. She wants to defeat any claim that she was the abuser in the relationship.
This case highlights what we see was not exactly what you get.
Excuse me.
Happy couple on the precipice of success and fun and living out their dreams. It was really a nightmare behind the scenes. We just don't know yet if that nightmare was for one or both people. Las Vegas police responding to a fight between the two months before she stabbed him to death.
I'm actually fucking not having a good day. I'm actually really fucking want to tell you. And don't take me seriously.
Oh man.
What we've also seen is that sex workers don't also necessarily get that protection and that benefit of the doubt. Sex workers are often blamed even when they are victims of things. They are not given as much
That was a trip.
empathy the way that other victims of crimes are given.
Given all of these external factors,
Yo, what's going on?
OnlyFans is part of the narrative at all.
Is it Prince in the house?
OnlyFans really thrives off of a certain fantasy that people create about the models and creators that are on there. So when a murder happens and OnlyFans is associated with that murder in any particular way, that now starts to deplete that persona that was created. Consumers of this content are looking at these creators in a different light.
There are roughly 2 million adult entertainers earning a living in part from OnlyFans. And to date, the platform has earned $1.2 billion in content
It helps a lot of people, but also, like anything with social media, it can be toxic. But it's also one of the best things that's ever happened to us.
I see OnlyFans as a solution to a problem. I mean, with the rise of tube sites over the past, decade or more, porn is completely free. People couldn't monetize their porn the way they do now. And now, if you're an adult content creator, you can just put up a paywall and get paid.
You get people on the platform that are more free with their body.
Yeah, I don't know how strong you want to procrastinate, but you did speak of an hour from now. So we'll see if we meet up there at that time.
It's mutually beneficial to creators and fans.
An hour from now.
Fans want to pay money to get closer to creators. Creators want to make money instead of giving out free content. OnlyFans takes a cut, and they now have to work in the porn world. That's just how it is.
I think the best part in general is just the freedom that it grants me. Freedom over my schedule, freedom over how I conduct.
Been eating all day long, so you're not that worried about it? Oh, right on, right on.
In this job, I'm fully in charge of myself.
It's good to hear, man. I still think you should make tea. That's what I do. But I ate it for you because, you know, when you came on, you said, get them down. I said, okay. You know, otherwise I would have said, give me 10 minutes. But I got it. That was your choice. That was your, you provided. You provided.
At least in Western
And I'm
society,
very grateful,
we
man.
have
Very
a
grateful.
very estranged relationship with sex in general. We don't really like to talk about sex. We have really no healthy framework for like engaging in sex and expressing our sexual desires in a healthy way. Our jobs are valid. I mean, I pay a fuck ton of taxes.
I always fast for that purpose. I always fast for that purpose.
You know, I am in a real penthouse.
You know, I'll put it off. Usually I have it the night I come home, but you know, I know how to work out my schedule. Hey, yo, what's up, Space Monkey Man? Hey, thanks for coming in when Danny was up, man. You know, it was fun. I feel like we did a good job, and so now I'm totally chilling. I'd put my feet up, but I'd fall all the way over, man. But I am totally chilling. Thanks for coming in and all your nice words, man. That was fun.
Thanks for subscribing to my OnlyFans. Make sure you hit the Weibo button.
No lie, that was fun. And I think he's getting more comfortable, so he'll come back around. See, that'll be fun too.
But if Courtney Clenny is convicted of murder, what will her demise mean to the future reputation of OnlyFans? The platform has never made an official statement about the case and seems content to distance itself from the whole sordid spectacle. But given that OnlyFans is...
You hope you got the address right? Okay. I don't know, man. Where did I send it to your email? I could check.
It is clear that the platform's
oh, maybe you got it off of the package, right?
Negative press Courtney Clenny's case might generate.
Anyway, man, that's awesome. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I can't wait to see what the cargo is, you know, what's the package, man. We'll do it, you know. We got to figure that out. That's awesome. Yeah, Danny's wife apparently watched it and enjoyed it too, so that was pretty cool. So Monday to arrive? Awesome, man. Awesome, man. Yeah, I got something I got my eye out for on Monday too, so that's cool. All right. Next Monday. Okay. Well, this Monday is, I think, the 28th, if I remember correct. Yeah. Okay, so next Monday. Cool. No deal. This Monday, well, I tried to send my friend a birthday present that got messed up, but that's Rusty, actually. He's coming up tomorrow, but yeah, it got messed up with my electronic money, so I got to fix that on Monday. I got to go to the bank, grab some money, load it up, fix that. Then it'll be time to pay all the bills, right? Beginning of the month, right then. So there we go. That'll be fun too. Alexa, play Hooked by Danny Roadkill. No, she didn't do that. Please play Hooked by Danny Roadkill. They're not.
I couldn't find Hooked, but here is
other songs by Danny Roadkill. There we go. Next Monday, cool. So many remotes you need, right? I was like, where'd I put the other one? So he said originally this was just heavier. It was nothing left to do but die. So I said, hey, man, you took it easier on the audience. And he said, yeah, he got people telling him. Pretty heavy, bro. Pretty dark, yo. Now we got the benefit of knowing, and every time you hear it, you can hear both. Yeah, tomorrow Rusty should come up, and then in later Smooth Keys should, because Smooth Keys is celebrating his 3rd year YouTube anniversary on his channel earlier. Then I'll bring up Rusty tomorrow, and then in the evening, Smooth Keys will come up and play for us and celebrate again. We're gonna play a song from Sloppy Seconds' Destroyed album. Danny said, hey, that's his, biggest money-making project. He makes about $50 a year. $50 a year. So let's keep it in the sales. Let's keep it selling. Well, let's listen to Blackmail, man. I'm gonna just shut up and listen to the whole song right here, Blackmail. Whoo! Can you hear it? Heck yeah, bro. Yeah, I just loaded one of his songs, man. What's up, Shao Woman? How you doing? Yeah, I just loaded up his Easter song, Join the Club. But I don't have StreamYard until May 9th now. So Amazon Music and StreamYard. Amazon Music will end, and StreamYard will resume May 9th. So yeah, Jimmy, hopefully he'll come up, but he probably wants to wait until then so I can play his tracks that I have as media assets on StreamYard. So what is that? We're talking about what? Within the next 2 weeks. Yeah, we're talking about within the next 2 weeks. Thanks, Shao Woman. Hi, Poppy. Hi, Dr. Space Monkey. Hi, Area 51. If we missed you. And I'm the only witness, but I won't tell you who it was, 'cause it's none of your business. My silence can be bought blackmail. Blackmail. Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's a good point, Shao Woman. I used that one time, and I just didn't like the format. Actually, I don't like the look of it, because I don't have a PC. Your dispensary? Uh-oh, what's going on there? Uh-oh, what's going on there? I know Danny already told this story. This song is about one of these wild parties they had. BA's house. Oh, right, right. I hear you about that. Okay. All right, Shao Woman. That makes sense. Yeah, that's messed up. Yeah. Well, I mean, I just got some, I get little THCA tasters, It ain't corn. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, that's funny. And so I get those little ones, they're grams. I decided to weigh the last one. It was point 0.8. I was like, yo, why are you giving me point 0.8? Give me 1.1. Like, what the hell, But anyways, yeah, come on. You're just trying to find a pure indica. Okay. I don't know anything about it. I really don't. I've always loved, like when you say pure, I've always loved pure strains. I'm pretty sure that the Northern Lights that I love so much is a sativa or whatever. I'm not 100, but I like that the actual Northern Lights strain, the actual Jack Harris strain. I like the actual OG Kush. I like a lot of that stuff. A lot of the Kushes actually, but I don't know about all the chemical stuff. Everything I get, everything that comes across, I rate it out of 10. And so 8 out of 10 means I'll come back. 6 out of 10 means probably not. Yeah, I like pure strains. They're real good. Yeah. I mean, I've had New York pure strains. Um, I don't know anything about 100% indica. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I mean, I guess I don't even know what the split is. I know that there's like the Dutch cannabis plant, there's the Indian hemp plant, somewhere, some places around the world, they don't have any weed. Love some indica kush. Well, yeah, there you go. So, like some OG kush, I've had that and always loved that. Bubba Kush, from California, I've had a good experience with. That's not real strong, but it's also not real expensive. So that was a different. Oh, so you have to monitor that. Yeah, I can do both sides, or however many sides you want to pull. You know what I mean? Like I don't have an issue, so I get that. If you really have to watch it, hey, you know. Seeds is where it's at for sure. I hear you. Oh yeah, they. I can't believe what they start charge for seeds, but that's okay. I'm not in that business. If we want seeds, we'll ask our farmer. Our farmer will say, "Here's seeds I'm not using." It's like that easy. Yeah, yeah. And like I said, it's not the strongest, but they also know that, so it's less expensive. It's pretty cool. I don't always want the top, man, because there's nowhere to go. You're not looking for the highest THC, right? I don't want the top all the time. There's nowhere to go. I will say my experience, like I said, every time I get this bag, they say that it's going to be returning. If it's an 8 out of 10, I'm going with it. Yeah, there's great ones that rate at 17 all the time, right? I've seen 17% and 20s, and then I've seen 25s, and it's like, it doesn't make any difference to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had really good 17s that are better than 22s or 25s or whatever they want to say. And I don't even buy it when they go over 30. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. You know, whatever. My chickens have 70-pound breasts as well. You want to talk weed? That's cool. I want to smoke it. I want to smoke it, and we'll talk anything. So don't be sorry. It's a weed channel too. I'm just not a one thing situation. I'm not a one thing. I like everybody to come in here and throw their part in. This is that stone soup. You had a 31, right? Right? Right. That's high, man. That's high. Something wolf, and it was a hybrid, right? Timber wolf. No, I don't know. That's a tobacco. The way that it must be. I only tell myself we're better than me. 'Cause it's not that I'm such an awful guy. Don't ask me, 'cause I don't know why. But certain people must die. I want them dead. Yeah, for you, since you're sensitive, you don't want anything that's going to trigger your anxiety. So I'm good to try all different things. I got to refill my water. I'll be back. Is what can really cause some damage. Right, right. You got a lot of good options with things that are CBDs and things that are different cannabinoids. Direwolf. Oh, that's not the name. Right. All right, well, I got to refill this water jug. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. 70% indie. Yeah, because you need that deep comfort. Like, is the plant going to give you a hug? Is it going to give you a hug? I'll be right back. Get this jug full. Excuse me. Anyone have strain suggestion in the indica variety? Well, Shall Woman, I'll tell you what I'll do. When it's off time and you're not around, I'll ask too. If I get any good answers, I'll write them down. I will write them down. If you run into Ganja King or Ganja King, talk to either Ganja King. I'm sure they got some advice for you, for sure. And they'll be here periodically. I hope. So even when you're not here, I will ask around. I get it. It's got to be in the 70s, like you said, right? So I get it. Yeah. Don't mention it. Flipping over to Operation Ivy. I wanted to hear some of this bass. Highlighter. Okay. Right? Hey, Dr. Space Monkey, it isn't lost on me, and I have the original 45, right? But it isn't lost on me that when Tim Armstrong had Rancid, he did the radio 7-inch. You know what I'm saying? It's like sound system and up to the radio, you know, and it wasn't evolution because this is elevated. You know what I mean? So Rancid was de-evolution. He was always into roots, as in here, but he went through some phases. He went to the he went below the taproot first to the darkest part of the ground, you know. But it isn't lost on me. Like Substance, like New Order, Joy Division, you know, they have the same album names, right? Not lost on me, you know. So, I still don't know how to play the crowd, man. The bass line to the crowd is still a mystery to me, especially the intro. I don't think I can play that still. Awesome, awesome. Well, I mean, Tim Armstrong, he doesn't play the guitar anymore anyway. He doesn't play this guitar. He dances with it nowadays, but he was playing it back here when he was the only guy doing it like that, you know? He just dances with it. Now it's a prop. Looks like a mop. Oh, like the Electric Boogaloo, like the famous dance with the mop in the movie, you know, Breaking 2. And it's gone. The Crowd's my favorite song. The Crowd's my favorite song. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. The Crowd's my favorite song. The other thing I like, and it's related, is Bad Town. Bad Town. Oh, yeah. See, I can play that. Anybody can play that kind of walking thing. It makes total sense. But a little bit in the crowd is a little bit beyond comfortable anyway. Jesus. There's a war coming down straight, my friends and I. What on the war? Play Search for Perfection album by Shelter.
Search for Perfection by Adam Thomas on Amazon Music.
Play Search for Perfection album by Shelter.
Search for Perfection by Adam Thomas on Amazon Music.
Play Battle of New Orleans by, what's that guy's name again? Les Claypool. Play music by Les Claypool.
Shuffling Songs by Les Claypool on Amazon.
I mean, I don't know exactly. It says it's a duo, but it sounds like somebody's literally playing a rubber band around a shoebox for real in this. One of these strings is loose as all hell. You ever hear Victor Wooten do Super Mario theme? Oh man, I have my own arrangement of the Super Mario theme too. You know. I wonder. Super Mario by Victor Wooten. What happens? Mario Brothers by Victor Wooten. Play Mario Brothers by Victor Wooten. Play Mario Brothers song by Victor Wooten. Play music by Victor Wooten.
Shuffling songs by Victor Wooten on Amazon Music.
Okay. I know a lot of people like that one. I know. Victor Wooten is as well. Oh, they're revving cars up. Suzuki's. This is Hal Wooten and Chambers. So jazz trio of Hal Wooten and Chambers. My dad would like this. Ah, there's some bass. I dig it. I like it a lot. Let's see if he's got a solo where he's overdubbing himself. As in yeah, this. There. Yeah. I may find Mario on here yet. Let's go look. Let's go search it. Ah. Everybody likes this one actually, just because it's so self-aware. It is an overdubbing bass, but you'll see. It's me and my bass guitar. It's just way too self-aware. Everybody loves it. It's easy enough to play. And Thundercat, guys. Well, I mean, Bootsy's my favorite, but shout out to Thundercat. He is fucking awesome, man. Suicidal had him. I have a black and white album. Maybe it was Suicidal. Yeah. Thundercat rules. Thundercat rules. John 5 rules, but I don't like him joining in Mick Mars's place. I think that is bad taste. I like his chicken picking. I'll tell you what you see. My house full of nothing, just the 4 strings and me. And if you're ever looking for it, don't go too far. And if you really want to find it, you know where I'm at with me and my bass guitar. Yeah, you say it now. Me and my bass guitar. That's right. He said guitar. The one guy in the background. Guitar. That's how the old guys used to say where I was. Guitar. Guitar, because it's got a U. Yo, what's up, Frankie? Cheers, Frankie. Now, this part, not. But I could have played all up to that part for sure. But that part was a little beyond me there. Let's see if we can get some Mario on. Where's the Mario? It's got to be out there. Good one there. He named a song "The Loneliest Monk," tribute to Thelonious Monk, obviously. Yeah. Good one. I'll never find it, man. I'll never find it. Yo, Frankie. We need to love. You. I'll be right back. I got something to show you, Space Monkey, anyway. Couple things. Check this, Space Monkey. Cheers, Frankie. I need 2 new shirts, Frankie. I just got 2, but I need 2 new, man. That's what's on my mind, man. Yeah, these are 3 essentials, Frankie. I mean, Frank. Well, yeah, Frankie. But Space Monkey and Frankie, check this. 3 essentials. Any version of this will do. You know, you could see it was discounted to like 47 cents. It didn't sell to me for 47 cents, but Desmond Decker. There is only one of those. But yeah, both of the Nina albums. But I sent the other one, you know, both of these Nina albums, I mean to say. Anyways, this one is the German. See, Angstlos. It doesn't say fearless because it's the German. But the most important thing is you have to have a real what we do is secret. You have to have and this is only once. You have to have a real what we do is secret. You will never hear the exact mix. It's not on the stuff that Rhino has. It's not on the stuff that any of them have. Because Don Bowles personally said, you know, that Pat used to make all these extra tracks and they'd be so good. And he'd be like, it's not punk though. It's like did something wrong, did something too far. So from Slash, and this only happened once, you need a real one. You can't fake it. Now this is the German Angstlos. You can, you know, US Fearless is needed as well, but there's no replacement for the Germs one, man. It's one or none. Yo, I don't put any juices on steaks. Nothing, guys. I'm not a ketchup fan, big, but hey, you know, I'm sure it has its place. I'm not against it. Asians eat a lot of ketchup on a lot of things, and you know, if they're gonna make it, I'll eat it, but I'm not gonna ask. I'm literally not gonna ask for that. Can't get Mario, man. He won't play Mario, you know? It's like so simple. It's like play Mario. Say word? No, play Mario. If it repeats, I'm really getting out. It repeated. Nope, it repeated, so I'm not. No, I'm out. We'll hear Yo Victor. No steak sauce. No sauce. You're home, eh? How much time do you need to get your slippers on and get yourself all cozy up there, Poppy? How much time do you need?
Yo, Victor! Whatsoever you do, I want you to remember this here. You can't hold no groove if you ain't got no pocket.
Play Back at the Bottom by Jimmy Cross.
Here's Back on the Bottom Again by Jimmy Cross on Amazon Music.
No sauce on steak for me, no way. Last time I roasted it, but I prefer, you know, searing, broiling, so to speak. But simplicity, integrity. That's telling me that Riza is live. Everybody go check out Riza. I know you are. You got to do it, Carl. You got to do it. Jump in. I don't think it is another day, see? Because he'll do the same thing to try to push it off. Tomorrow will not be another day. It will be Groundhog's Day until he steps up to the mantle. You know? And when they speak of a mantle, remember what used to happen on a mantle. Sacrifice. That damn laptop. That's okay. I apologize that I have to go anyway. I'm not giving you any endorsement to waste your time, Poppy. You tell me when you got the goods and you're ready to go forth. You tell me. I'm not letting you do anything. Thanks for being in, everybody. Say goodbye to each other. Americans learned it from the Limeys. The Yanks learned it from the Limeys. Good Lord. Bulgogi is good. So Koreans, when they use their sauces, I'll take it. But my steak, no. My steak is me.